guys, it's Karynjean. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to try to make a video that I do not have to edit. So what we're looking at here, I don't know if I ever showed you this or not because I know I was waiting for these things to come in. I ordered these two, you can see them there, from Amazon. They're like garage hooks, and I ordered them for this purpose because these things kept on falling on me and they're too big for me to place anyplace else. I suppose I could also put my trimmer down there. I didn't think about that. But they were the things that were just sitting up here against the side of the desk and kept on falling, so I put them there. Okay, now we are going to, let me get all this situated, and because this is going to be unedited, and it is football Sunday, I need to get the charger off of my other one. There we go. We're going to be working on, let me make sure we're all situated. Okay. We're going to be working on the next installment of our Four Seasons Winter Journal. Ta-da, ta-da, which is actually the decorating portion of it. Now, I did say about this, so let's, because I have these out, let's do this. Let's do these. I was going to, I like the trees. I was thinking I was going to put a pocket here, and I could make a fabric pocket. I could make a fabric pocket to put here. This might not give it enough stability, but I have also these papers, which maybe if we do that instead. Let's take a look. That one would look nice there. And this is a bit heavier cardstock. This, remember I took this out. This is a little bit too thin. This one, these are the ones I took out. So we can put this. What we could also do here is maybe do a flip out. Maybe we can do a flip out. I don't know. Let me see what else I have going on here. Nothing that I would have for this journal. It's kind of blobby, bland. Oh, Lord have mercy, Karynjean. You can't even talk, for heaven's sakes. I was thinking of maybe a flip out just to give this a little bit of structure because, hello, it's fabric. So if we, there are landscapers out there. Also, it is football Sunday, and I don't want to miss the next game, so I'm going to put a timer on. I do not want to make this video longer than an hour. Alexa, 45 minutes.
45 minutes, starting now.
Okay, and if we end earlier than that, good. Otherwise, we'll do a hard stop in 45 minutes, which will be about 50 minutes. I don't want to make this longer than 50 minutes. Okay, so I was thinking, what I was saying was that if we did a flip out, that would be something solid here. Of course, it might just be too much weight. So, all right, let's go back to the pocket idea. I do love the vellum. I don't think the vellum is going to be enough. I don't want to cover that. We could put the vellum here, there. Oh, also, let's do this now while I'm thinking about it. Here we go. The bookmarks. And I'm thinking of actually putting down 3 bookmarks. Now, do we want to use this one as a bookmark, or do we want to put this down the center? This one is a little, it's 12 tape. It's a little bit heavier. Okay, we're going to do this one first. So, yeah, we're going to do 2 bookmarks. I was going to do 3. We're going to do this one. Put the darker one aside. We're going to put down the lighter one, and then we're going to put 2 of these on top of the lighter one. There. Okay. So, hi, welcome. How's everybody doing? Isn't it a wonderful, joyful day? Football Sunday. We got things going on. I don't know if you can hear I don't know if it's landscapers or power tools in the background. It is a gorgeous day. All right, so we're going to go. Oh, there we go. We're going to go a little messy. Put this down here. Oh, I don't think there's a right side and a wrong side to this ribbon. The things that I have from Stampin' Up! Really are quite lovely. But I do not want to get hooked on Stampin' Up!, right? I just don't want to do it. All right. Oh, that one didn't angle quite as much. Let's get it angled. It's moving on me. Yeah, I do not want to get hooked on Stampin' Up! Stuff. I also have no idea how expensive it is either. So there's that as well. Okay, so this one, can we place it, let's see, side by side? Did I cut it? I did cut it. Okay. So let me see. We can place it side by side. Okay. So I don't know. That's way more glue. Also in the wrong spots. Let's see what happens. Okay. So I think I said hello and welcome. Hi, welcome. All that good stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Get you there. I don't know. I don't know how long I'm cutting it. I'll just snip it. Place you there. Okay. There we go. Glue on my fingers. Joyful, joyful. Okay, so right now the Giants are beating, I think they're playing Washington. And then the 4 o'clock game is going to be Kansas City, 4:25, whatever. And then the late game, kickoff at 8:20 Eastern Time. Eagles, Dolphins, which, So hopefully my Eagles will win. And of course I was listening to, the pundits, the sportscaster, whatever, those guys making noise, right? And they were talking about, and it's true, as you know, like you care about football, we're supposed to be crafting. Get off the football bandwagon, Karynjean. Okay, I'm off the football bandwagon. We'll talk about football later. Okay, so there, we did that. Now what are we going to do? Now what are we going to do, my friends? What are we going to do? We're going to do pockets. Let's trim some, no, should I trim pages now or after or what have you what? How about if we make envelopes? Let's do this as I'm scraping the glue off my darn fingers. This is heavy. We can put an envelope over here. Oh, woof. Bundled sage. Did I not get my bundled sage out? Bundled sage. I'm just going to do a little bit of inking on some of these pages as I reach down here and get some of this. So, ooh, that's what I get for not checking it. Not that I really care. You know me, I'm not a neat freak by any shape of the imagination, right? I certainly am not. All right, I'm doing this because we're going to put an envelope, I think, on top of it, or this can carry weight. We could put an envelope on top of this, and over here we can like do some kind of stacked pockets or something. Yes, we can. All right, so there is bundled sage, and we're going to do an envelope out of this. Let me move all this stuff aside. Let me move this aside so that I can pull out my paper trimmer. Trim off this edge here. Should be okay. Now this is 12 by 12. Let's take a look at our envelope punch board because, so we want card size. That's 4 1/4 by 7 something. If we do an A2 card size, hold on, I do have A2 envelopes over here just to see what we can see as far as size goes. I mean, I could make an A2 that's a little bit, well, no, that'll be, and then we could put a, all right, and we could also take those envelopes that I have and do something with that. Now, do we want to do it out of this, or do we want to do, why don't we do it out of this? We'll do it out of this. Okay, so A2, I don't want to be wasting paper here. An 8 1/2, 8 1/4 by 8, 8 1/8 by 8 1/8. I do have an 8 by 8 paper pad. We could just do 8 by 8. Because I don't want to waste that, right? I mean, we could use that for something else. Okay, 8 by 8s. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to keep talking because remember, I don't want to edit this. That's 8 by 8. 8 by 8, 8 by 8. I tell you right now that this is going to be no good because of the, but maybe. All right. This is 8 by 8 paper that came from Crafter's Companion from the card thing. Now this is the wrong color green. It's a little bit too bright. I've used these in the past. See, I don't want red. Remember, we're just doing green. I'm looking at these because it's a bit heavier. Is that green or is that gray? Where'd that go? It's kind of a greenish gray. Let's look-see. Let's have a look-see again. Where's that page? Right here. Does it have too much blue in it? Next to that bundled sage? It might. What happens if we put woof on top of it instead? Because it's, I don't know. It's not quite gray. It's a little bit more greeny blue. I don't really think they have. Well, there's a gray. It's part of the solids. All right, let's take that out. We'll take a look at that in a second. Nope. Well, I don't know. Let's take that out and take a look at that. These colors are all wrong. And then let's go flippy back here. It sounds like my brother just got home. And I know those greens are wrong, but let's take a look anyway and see if there's any other color here that might, like these greens. I know these greens are all wrong. They're too bright. Sorry about that. Well, let's go back here. No, that's not the bundled sage. That's the pear paper. I don't mind a solid. All right, we have that. Feels a bit heavier than this. See, these greens are too bright. Too bright. What about this? Nope. What about this? Maybe. It might go good with that because of silver. Okay. Here we are. We're working on it. We're working on it. What about this? No. Okay. And we can go back to, I'm just going to put these back in here, anywhere. That's even a darker color. Okay, also I have, I don't mind cutting up that. I have 12 by 12 paper, like the metallics, that might be like a silver. Are we doing silver or gold? Gold. We could do, I know I have a scrap of that. Let's check for color. Let's check for color match. Is it in here? No, it's in the other one. You know, I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about, my friends? Hold on. All right, I might edit this out. Me looking for stuff is not, I mean, this is a process video, all right? This is how we do things. How I do things. You know, you can only be so prepared before you start not being prepared. Oh, ouch. These are more brassy. Although that goes. Will it go with, well, it's not going to go with that. Okay. Put these back away. And these are scraps, so let's use this. Oh, you go away. Let's use the scraps as opposed to, there's something on the back of that, as opposed to not using scraps. Okay, we have 7 inches. Let's reverse engineer. 7 1/4 will give us card size 3.5 by 5. 3.5. It might get us like to there by 5. Get us. All right, let's just try that. Let's cut one of these that way. So, how big is this again? Let me put it down here. I might have to take it to the larger. 7 inches. 7, and this is still should be 12. So we're going to cut it out 5. Okay. We're going to cut it at 5 inches. 5 inches. 5 inches. Here we go. 5 inches. Let's just mark it. Okay, that way I don't have to take it to the larger rotary. Let's do both of these. I don't know. Why not? Why not? Okay. Where are we cutting it? We're cutting it there. Boom. Now we have smaller scraps. It's fine with me. Big scraps, smaller scraps. So, and we're going to cut this at 3. We're going to do it at 3. Let's see what happens when we do it at 3. Score. We need to score it. And I'm just changing, because I don't actually have a card, right? So this was 7 inches wide, so I made it a 7-inch square. This here says for a card size that is 3.5 by 5, we need a 7 1/4 inch square, and we're going to do the 3 1/8 score line. Well, this is 7 square, and I'm doing the score at 3, right? I did 3, punch, and score. So now I'm going to flip it, line it up, punch it, score it, line it up, punch it, whoops, score it, line it up, punch it, score it. Why does, now something's, let's just see what happens with that. Oops. Trying to get my little bits of trash picked up. There we go. Okay. I'm going to fold it. We're going to fold it. Hello. We're going to fold it. And we're going to fold it. And of course, that's the folds are wrong. There. And that would need to be cut down a little bit, but let's just see if that's okay for the book. I don't like the way it's there, so we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. There, that's fine. But not this one because of that. We're not going to put it here because of that. We're going to go to the 8-inch. Let's see, do we want this one or do we want the darker one? We're going to go with this one. All right. Now let's see. So we have an 8-inch square. Honestly, we have an 8-inch square, 1/8 and an 1/8. Again, 3 3/4. 3 3/4. All right, let's do it. We're off 1/8 of an inch. Let's see how much it's going to make a difference, right? There. There. Let's see how much it's going to make a difference. There. There. And this is where it's going to make a difference. We'll see how far we're off in this last score line. And if we can make it work or not. There. There. Oh, it works fine. Okay, we're going to take up our little pieces. And it's supposed to be valleys become mountains and mountains becomes valleys, which is kind of counterintuitive to me to be folding them in the opposite direction. But so be it. We will do it. Like so, like so, like so. We can also get out our wax seal for this. Oh, and look at that. That is way, way too big. Because the card is 5.5, and this is not 5.5. This is 4. I gavolt. We have to go back to card size here. 3 and dag nab it all. That's too big, isn't it? Yes, it is. Now we can cut it down. Hold on, let's take a look. Let me just see if I cut the flap down. I'm gonna have to cut it down. All right. This is, we could of course just put this aside and say, okay, well, we'll figure out another way to do this. But do we want to figure out this? Or do we just want to do it on the other piece of paper? Let's just do it on the other piece of paper. Yes, it's a true Sunday afternoon where Karynjean is totally not paying attention. This card, let's see. So that measures 6 1/4 with 6, 7, 8, 9, almost 10 inches by 10 by 7. This is a 10 by 7. This is a 10 by 7. Interesting. Well, I don't have these. These are... Let's see if we do it that way. How big is this? This is, I said this is 8, and we want the page to be, the page is 4.5. So we can do, the page is 4.5, 4 inches. And then if we did like 3 and 1, but they wouldn't overlap. So we can do like 3.5 inches hold on, let's think about this. 3.5 inches. We're going to, good Lord. Watch me try to figure this out. Get the bigger one. 3.5 inches gives us 4.5 inches to play with. Let me get the larger scoreboard out. 3.5 inches gives us 4.5 inches to play with. So if we do 3.5, so if we do 3.5, well, hold on a second. I don't need it to go that high. I need it to be 2 inches. This is too big. If I did 3.5, okay, if I did 3, let's just, okay, I have more than enough paper. Now I'm just playing because my head's not working. So if we did 3 inches, right? Boom. Put that up. And then we need this to come down. And if we score this at, let's say, 3 5/8. 3 5/8. We scored at 3 5/8. Bingo. Okay, that'll work. 3 5/8. Let's get the book over here. 3 5/8. Perfect. Now this is 7 1/4. So if it's 7 1/4, we can cut it. This is 7 1/4. This is 8 inches. If we cut an inch off of it, okay, my brain's working. If we cut an inch off of it, and I know I'm not explaining this very well. If we cut an inch off of it, it'll take it down to 7, and then we're going to fold over the sides a little bit, so it'll take it down to, if we fold over 1/2 inch, we'll take it down to 6. Okay, I'm good with that. I am good with that. So let's do that. Now, again, we're going to score it at, 1/2 inch on both sides, right? Both sides, we're scoring it at 1/2 inch. Okay, now we're going to cut it. And I realize this is a dark color, and it does take me a little while. So this is the front of the envelope is here. So we need these flaps, right? We're going to fold those flaps in like that. So we're going to cut this here, and we're going to cut it, and I am angling it in just a little bit, and then I'm going to angle it this way too, just a little bit, and I'm going to angle it here just a little bit, and I'm going to angle it here just a little bit, and then that, so that it looks the same, right? We don't want things looking wonkadoodle. We want the angles to be the same, so we're going to cut it there, and then I should probably have my smaller scissors to be doing this, and we're going to cut it there. Fine. And this one I'm probably going to cut in just a little bit more, like so, like so. And I hope you guys are understanding this, because I know I'm making no sense whatsoever. No sense whatsoever. I'm going to cut that in like so. Bingo. And this side, I don't think it's going to matter so much, because I think this is going to be folded under. So it's the outside here that is more important. Let's see how well I did. So this is going to be folded under. This is going to be folded under. This is going to be folded up. Boom, boom. There's our envelope. This is not, let me just work this a little bit. There. 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 Okay. And that took more paper, but also the size is, I think, the correct size. Now, that's good, that's good. That's good. Okay, I'm going to just put a little pencil tick there. And instead of wet glue, let's try double-sided adhesive. Wet glue, because I don't want it seeping out, right? I do not want it seeping out. So I'm going to put it, whoops, there. There. Where's my 1/2 inch double-sided adhesive? I see it. Too late. Hold on. Let's see if the 1/2 inch double-sided adhesive will do. Foam tape. Here we go. All right. Let's try this again, shall we? Take your lace paper off of that and throw down some 1/2 inch double-sided adhesive. There. And here, where's my tick mark? It's there. There. Just rip that off. Is there any? Okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. Oh my goodness. Pull up the release paper. Get down. So, the uncut version of, oh, sugar shoes. Let's try that again. The uncut version. Oh, that's because I trimmed it in. We have some double-sided adhesive poking out. It's fine. Uncut version. The uncut version, friends. I need a sock or a cloth that isn't as porous as that sock is with the, there we go. Of course, by doing that, then you're going to see. All right, and gracious goodness, how long did that take, for heaven's sakes? Maybe a bit too long. We've already been at it for half an hour and I haven't even done anything yet. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. This is all we have time for today is this envelope because it took me forever to figure out the envelope. But I am going to pull this over because I want to, I think, decorate it with some of this stuff. So we are going to trim this down. Trim that down. Okay. And trim it down. There. Okay, we're going to have to move that up a little bit. I think there we go. Sliver it there. Trim it down here. Oh. It needs to be trimmed down a little bit more. It's the slivers, my friends. It's the slivers there. It's getting caught. Oh, that's fine. Okay. And do you see these are all like, these are little tags here. So it's a little tag. Here's a tag. This tag actually needs to be cut out. Merry and bright. Happy holiday to you. I do like that snowman. I really like that snowman. So I'm going to cut him out. Take off the happy holidays to you because I really like it. Seasons, and this one, the snowflake, I like. Cut that out because we're going to be cutting that out anyway. All right. Is there anything else here? I want this one. Happy holidays. No. No. All right. I want this one here. So let's cut that down. That one. Merry Christmas, made for you. 'Tis the season. Pine, spruce, fir, cedar. Cute. No. All right. And let's see, what's here? Merry Christmas, pine, spruce, fir, cedar again. Season's greetings. With the no. Merry Christmas, no. Honor Christmas, no, 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 no. Okay. And so there we go. And I'm going to try to cut this out. And I'm using the paper trimmer on this simply because you know how I just, even with the lines, I would mess it up. You know I would. You know I would. So, there. And get it there. And this one here, get you over there so I can see where I'm cutting. Can't see where I'm cutting. There. Let's see if we can get it there. There. Okay. This one, I will simply do that with. This one I will do the same thing, just simply do that with, because I think overall, well, no, not that one, see? Jeez Louise, Karynjean. No, I can't do it. All right. Even with that, I'm still messing it up. So something's getting in my field of vision. It's that tiny little piece of paper there. Okay. Okay. Going wackadoodle there. Now this one here, you really can't see. I'm going to leave Happy Holidays to you because maybe we can put something on top of it, right? And we can cover it up. I'm thinking maybe we can cover it up. Let me trim this off on the bottom a little bit. Do Rachel's little, tiny little snippety snips. Okay. Pull this back. Not that. I don't think any of these are going to go here. Okay, but we were going to decorate this. What about, remember we have these, do the gold. It's not going to fit if we fold it over. But that's silver. Let's pull out a silver one. Or is the reverse? No, the reverse side isn't silver. It's white. Gold. Here we go. Silver. We can put... We could put it down. Put it in the middle, but it's not going to fit. it's going to go off this side. And I don't know, maybe we can leave that, right? Because it's going to be a pocket anyway. No, we're not going to leave it. We could put it in the upper right or down in the lower right. Okay, we're going to throw some glue on this. Hopefully. I tried to, oh, they're right next door with the power tools, the landscapers. I tried to see if these were stickers. It would be so much easier if they were stickers, because how the heck else are you supposed to get them down on the paper? But it doesn't say that they're stickers. It just says foil snowflakes. It would be so much nicer if it was stickers. And I think the dog must be downstairs because the cat just came in. Oh no, the dog just came in. I thought it was the cat. It's the dog over there in the corner. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay, I'm going to... do it there. Oh, I said I was going to put it on the bottom, didn't I? Oh, well. On the top it is. Now that should dry back. And it's got glue on it, so. All right, and, oh, sorry. What I'm gonna do off camera is, I thought I was fussing with one of them already, but I'm gonna fuss with it to see if it is indeed a sticker, which would make life easier, would it not? Yes, it would. You would think they would make it a sticker. It's for card making. How are people supposed to adhere it onto their cards? I don't know. I don't know. Do you know? Nobody knows. Oh, look. I hope that dries clear. Otherwise... All right, I'm not going to put it in the book yet because I don't know if that's going to dry clear or not. It better dry clear. Let's wait and see what happens. Ugh. Oops. I don't know if you can see those white spots there, right? I mean, it looks pretty, but there's the white spots there. Also, I do have that silver paper and the gold paper, which is much heavier than this, which I can put stick-it adhesive on the back of, and I believe I have a snowflake die that I pulled out of the Stampin' Up! Stuff, so we could try that as well. But we have 5 minutes left on that timer. Yeah, it's not a sticker. Nope, not a sticker. Okay. Oh, there we go. Not a sticker. Okay, well, so much for our little, Alexa timer off.
45-minute timer canceled.
I'm not sure what I'm going to call this video. I really don't know, Uncut, designing, creating out loud, and, yeah, sometimes this is how long it takes me to do these things, as I'm sure, because it really is just testing. We're seeing if we like it or not and coming up with different ideas. Like, let me see if I have a snowflake die in that stuff I pulled out of Stampin' Up!, which I don't know if I do or not. So, I hope you enjoyed this blathering on of mine. We're only limited by our own imaginations. Let yours take flight. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.